Up, Wedding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Tokyo Ghoul chapter 126. And last chapter, Tokyo Ghoul, I am still in shock that Ishida Sui did a full-on hentai chapter and Kaneki got it on, Kaneki Toka got it on, and the virgin has been popped. They've both been popped. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. Clear for skies, an auspicious day today is, and this chapter is called Rings. So remember, before I get into this, remember back in chapter 123, Mitsuki mentioned Yoriko, and she had like a pair of fingers with the wedding ring on it with Yoriko, and it's supposed to be Yoriko's fingers or whatever with the wedding ring on it. I wonder if we're gonna see how if this is how it happened or what. Anyway, let's get to the actual wedding now. Here it is. Here's the wedding. They just got married, and Yoriko just threw the bouquet. Oh, and here's Mitsuki and Yuri. I didn't think you'd come, Yuri-kun, since you're always so busy. I wasn't planning on it, but the documents regarding Mitsuri-san's professional duties, you're going to summarize those, right? It's because I heard you were coming, I guess. Mitsuki. Kurobiwa-kun looked happy, don't you think? Yoriko-san looked really beautiful as well. I wonder if we ever had that kind of happiness as well. We do. It's easy to imagine that Yonbayashi would, though she probably wouldn't cook at all. Saiko-san would be an amazing mother. You should come home sometimes. So Mitsuki hasn't been home at all. Like, she is just going off doing shit. I went there, you know, to the shop that Sensei used to go to, and then he was there. You mean Sasaki? Yurika and I want to stop Sensei. Stop him? He's alive, and he was standing with the ghouls. That just means it lines up with the CCG announcement, and if Sasaki is alive, that means he's just a traitor. The Bureau's response is to guarantee his death. I don't wish for that at all. I just want everyone to come back to that house. That's impossible. So Mitsuki just wants him to... She says she wants everyone to come back to that house, including, you know, Sasaki, but aka Kaneki, but I don't know. That's impossible. I know, but I don't want to give up. If you get involved with him, you might be accused with committing the same crime. I don't care. Care a little more. I said I don't care. I was consulted for the Ogagai's training practice, you know. Bureau Director Washu called me, and I was instantly promoted. The O Squad carries out the CCG's most important missions. In essence, the Bureau's best men are involved in those very important missions, and that includes Sasaki's investigation. Why would you go that far? Why? Because I love him. I love First Class Sasaki. I just can't help myself. Oh no, she just said it in front of Yuri. Oh god, poor Yuri. Like, oh my god. If there was something I could do, I'd do anything for it, no matter what. Well, at least Mitsuki just admitted it. But I don't think she's in love with Kaneki. I think it's more of an infatuation than an infatuation and an obsession, not real love. That's just my opinion. San-chan, you didn't go? Yeah. It's good if you stop by. That's how relationships of trust are formed. And today is such a joyous occasion. What's there to celebrate? From this point on, there isn't going to be another day to celebrate until I kill him. San-chan, I'm getting cold. Please put the sheets back. Sorry. Maybe I should get Dr. Chikyu to give me metal leg prosthetics, just like Suzuya-kun. I'm leaving. Auntie, I'll bring him as a kinkai to you, as a gift for you getting discharged from the hospital. Ooh, so her legs are just gone. Oh my god. I'm surprised she didn't get the prosthetic sooner, but whatever. But you heard what Sanshan said. He said he's gonna bring Kaneki back as a Kinkei for her. That ain't happening. Special Class Ui, even if I talk to you, you won't be getting any peace of mind. I thought there were some familiar bodies in the Ogai's assistive troops. You being alive is proof that my desires can come true. Okahira, you definitely lost your life during the Rose operation, right? I wonder if it was due to being under the hands of Kano Akihiro. Special class, what made you approach me like this? Was it Arima Kishio, or maybe for first class Ihei sakes? That's a good question. Even the time she played around with my feelings are now a good memory. She was a cute girl. Hope is important and definitely needed, but the dead don't come back to life. Well, they seem to be coming back to life as ghouls. Thanks for the advice. I'll be going. It's time for me to take my medicine. If I don't take it after a certain amount of time, I'll die again. Okahira, his life is restrained, wrapped tight by the chains of the Reaper, but still. If the Reaper is the only god out there, then I'll cling on to it. Yoriko-chan was beautiful, wasn't she? Yay! They went to Yoriko's wedding! Kaneki and Toka. Yay, they went. Thanks for bringing me here. The ceremonial halls where all employees go because there were strict, wait, hold on. Thanks for bringing me here. So that hand was, fake all along. All along? The ceremonial halls where all employees go because they're restricted in many places. The perks of being a former investigator. Kaneki? What? Arata Hikari. It was my mom and dad's. If I grasp it, I can remember the two of them. It always gave me strength. This is my treasure, so I'm giving it to you. Mom. Are you sure? What? Are you sure? Yeah. Then, whenever I look at this, I'll think of you, Toka-chan. Let's go. I'm sure everyone's waiting. The object tying the two of them together, and now the next issue is the black goat makes its move. Oh my god. So what the fuck did, like, I'm just so curious now because I'm kind of confused. Like, I'm curious whose fingers those were that, remember that Mitsuki was holding. Whose fingers were those if they weren't Yoriko's? I'm really getting confused on that, but I really love the gift of the ring. Like, originally when I was going into this chapter, I was like thinking, oh my god, are there going to be promise rings? Are there going to be engagement ring? Like what? But I got a feeling if Kaneki and Toga get engaged, then he's going to propose with that ring. I just got a feeling. But what do you think of this chapter? Because we kind of get like a little bit of a mixed message here, especially from Mitsuki. Because Mitsuki seemed she wanted to kill Kaneki for a bit. And now she's like, no, I don't want to kill him. I just want to bring him back home with me. So I'm like kind of stumped on that. But at the same time, like, that makes more sense to me. Like, Mitsuki is just bipolar as fuck. And then, what was the other thing I was gonna say? And what did you think of the stuff with Ui that happened? Like, that conversation. I thought that was really interesting to boot. And just like when I saw that line that the dead stay dead, I was just like, that's not unless they come back to Ghoul, or Dr. Kano will get a hold of them and make them ghouls. That's what really happens in all reality. But this chapter was really a sweet one. I was surprised Ishida did I was hoping that we were gonna see, like, what I was hoping was gonna happen was we were gonna see Kaneki and Toka cuddling. I was really hoping for that, and then like probably talk about Yoriko's wedding and that they should go, and then have the wedding scene. Like that's what I thought was going to happen in all reality, but whatever. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this chapter in the comments section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, friend me on PlayStation Network, all that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!